Hey everybody, it's Silversherm, and welcome back to more Pikmin 2. Last time we explored the perplexing pool and found ourselves in the Glutton's kitchen. This time we're going to explore the Glutton's kitchen and start out by dealing with a whole horde of Dwarf Bulbears, which are actually baby-spotted Bulbears, unlike most dwarf enemies. Let's try not to lose any Pikmin. Okay, and there's a treasure in here. Let's just take out this last one. Come on. Okay, there we go. And that seems to be the only treasure on this floor. And Pikmin can end up over here, but these things are borders are slanted, so they can just walk right over and come back. And there's the treasure. Some kind of chalk, I think. Mario paints peach pink. Master's instrument. And that is, in fact, the only treasure on this sub-level. They can take those back. And let's move on. So like I said, this is, I believe, a relatively easy cave. Sub-level 2. It said the only hazard here was electricity. Ooh, new enemy. Breadbugs. Now, the only way to damage Breadbugs normally, Pikmin, is to land a Pikmin directly on top of it, but that can be really tedious as it flips over and you gotta wait for it to come back up whenever it happens. But there is a much easier way to take care of them. There's the exit hole. Oh, and Breadbugs are harmless, so don't worry about them killing Pikmin. Oh, these guys aren't harmless, though. Oh. See, what Breadbugs will do is they will grab treasures and try to take them back to their holes, which are those things. And if you wait for a Breadbug to grab something and then have Pikmin carry it, if you have enough Pikmin, it will overpower the Breadbug. Oh, no. It'll overpower the Breadbug, and if it gets all the way back to base, it will do severe damage to the Breadbug. Now, as you saw there, when I had a yellow Pikmin on the male Sheargrub, since the male Sheargrub only allows one carrier, that was all I could do. So the Breadbug was still dragging it. But now that I have a purple one on there, it's strong enough to overpower the Breadbug. And it gets hurt in the cutscene. And it died in the cutscene. Imperative cookie. Yeah. So if the Pikmin aren't enough to overpower the Breadbug, and they get pulled back to the Breadbug's burrow, those Pikmin will die. Right, that'll happen. It doesn't quite kill them right away, but still. Breadbugs, not particularly tough enemies. And if they do manage to get a treasure back into their hole, all they gotta do is defeat them, and their hole will disappear, and anything they drag back there will pop out of it. Like there, you can see that one disappeared. And there's a treasure up here, and there's that Breadbug just trapped. Maybe if I go up here. Come on. Can't eat that many more. And of course I just caught them all from about there. Come on. on! How hard can this be? I wish I had winged Pikmin. Yes, I found the perfect position. And I've just gotten enough yellow Pikmin up there. Now there is a Breadbug, meaning it does have a hole here somewhere. But the radar's not going much higher around this hole, so I doubt it has a treasure in there. So I don't really need to take it out. Oh, but if it catches up to the yellows, Actually, I'll let it grab it, just so I can take it down. Have some of that. By the way, like I said, most dwarfs enemies aren't the same species as the larger ones, and they are in fact related to breadbugs. Happiness emblem, squirt. All treasures obtained. Next sub-level. Okay, game saved. Sub-level 3. And I'm glad I got that light bulb from one of those other caves of the subterranean complex, because now I can see everything. And as you can see, there is electricity on this floor, so gonna need some yellow power. Oh, anode beetles! And it goes out of the place. Ah! Oh yeah. Grab the... Yeah, that's mine, sorry. Okay, that takes care of that. I should probably still stick with yellows. Good thing I brought 40 of them. Oh, come on. Okay. Now, got my 40 yellows. Is this a treasure? Oh, no it's not. It's just decoration. That's kind of weird. Are you trying to grab something? Because if you guys over there, my Pikmin are gonna attack you, and they didn't attack him. Why didn't the Pikmin attack it? Oh, got a... What is it, a dandelion candy papa? Not sure. But just in case he didn't bring enough yellows, that's there. Okay, got a lot of anode beetles to deal with. You know, maybe I should just ignore them. I only have yellows. Oh, that might be a little tough to ignore, though. A puffy blowhog. Unlike withering blowhogs, in this game they cannot blow flowers off of Pikmin. But Pikmin can still lose their flowers if they're knocked off of it while attacking, because yeah, they can all do that for some reason. Ouch. Yeah, just forget the anode beetles, they can't hurt you. Ooh, there's another treasure. I have just enough, but I'll put a few more on here. Ow. Okay, Preston's taking some beating. there should be plenty to overpower the Breadbug should it grab on, but it was kind of stuck there for a minute. So now some of the yellows I saw lost their flowers, so I think I'm gonna wait and let them get over there so Olimar can feed them nectar, but I'll leave the president right here to go. I don't think there are any other treasures. And first up we have, what is this, a compass? I think it is. Director of Destiny. Yeah, definitely. And got a, castanet? I forget what they're called. Harmonic synthesizer. Okay, let's get you all flowered up again. That should be all of them. And that's all the treasures. Mr. President, carry onward. Game is saved. Sub-level 4. Ooh, got quite a bit going on here. Got Bulbears. And a Breadbug. Yeah. Oh, and and an adult Bulbear. Okay, okay. Maybe purples will be enough. Why aren't you getting stunned? It's stunned! It's stunned! Regardless, I'm not having you come back to life, so... yeah. Its health bar is still going up. Oh, and it had a treasure. Yoo-hoo cola. Massive lid. Real original. That Breadbug's going down too. Let's go ahead and grab this teacup. I think they can just come up over this ledge. Yep, they can. Another Breadbug. Oh, it's gonna try and grab that, is it? Well, first we gotta deal with this cup, which stays upside down. Can't turn it right side up. Invigorator. Oh, so I guess it's a coffee. I guess it's meant to be a coffee cup. Wow, they're staying around the outside. Pretty smart. Is there anything in this Breadbug's burrow? No, doesn't look like it. Ooh, but it is going to try and grab that. Oh, so if the number is gray, there's not enough to overpower it. But if it's white, then yeah, they're dragging it back to base. Now, where's the exit? Take you down. That's probably it. White goodness. That's like chocolate. Next sub-level. What's on sub-level 5? Oh, even more spotty even more dwarf bulbears, and also this guy. Armored cannon beetle larva, or just armored cannon larva. Yeah, they shoot rocks. I'm pretty sure we've already seen it. Get out of the way. And wasn't a huge problem to take care of. These are actually the larva versions of an enemy called a boss called the Armored Cannon Beetle, but it's not in any game other than the first one. So it's a larva got to reappear, but it didn't. Okay. Let's get my purples out in front. Take down this guy who's not getting stunned. Wow. Went right over that red Pikmin. But now we've got this humongous antenna dealy to deal with. Oh, that egg falling really seems to have messed this thing up. Can it still be taken back? And yes, it can. And we've got a party hat over here. And more nectar. Any more of my Pikmin actually need nectar? I think that is it for treasure. Ooh! Violet candy pop bud. And after we get this humongous thing in. Sulking antenna. I guess that thing can kind of be seen as a frown. I don't know. What the? Oh, man. There was a Dwarf Bulbear right there, wasn't there? Could have been the Breadbug, obviously. Boom cone. Oh, that's not a party hat, that's a party favorite. Yeah. The Dwarf Bulbear ate one. I think it was a red one. Oh, boy. There's another one over here. Okay, look. Okay. So, we're done with treasure, but... So we can just go, but I really want to get more purple Pikmin. I actually think I'm going to throw in some yellows. Okay. Let's finish up. Everyone's done. Everything's done. No more treasure. On to sub-level 6. Please tell me this is the final sub-level. I mean, I guess this cave has been so tiring, but... Oh, and it looks like this is indeed the final floor. And this is the giant Breadbug. And there's tons of electricity. Wow, they just flat out don't attack Breadbugs. They know they're no threat. Now, even though it's giant, it is still largely harmless. And it works just the same as the other Breadbugs, taking treasure back to its burrow, which is, of course, the large one. Okay. And if you try and hurt it the same way as you would any other Breadbug, it just takes some damage. That is the hideous victual. A fried egg. Okay. Okay, let's, So I want to defeat many of these anode beetles, but I don't want to take them all back right away. I think the reason there are so many anode beetles is so that the Breadbugs have things to bring back, so you can defeat them easier. But I'm pretty sure at least one of these smaller Breadbugs already brought back a treasure. They're crowding around where the giant Breadbugs should be, which is already defeated, by the way. Processing, how bizarre, an item appears to have fallen out of that freakish creature. It must have been a great beast to swallow something like this. So, interesting concept for a boss fight, and it drops an eraser. I guess it's not much of a boss fight. Dream material. This intriguing material does not conduct electricity. It is far more advanced than the materials researching. How frustrating. A spacesuit made from this wonder alloy would insulate the wearer from electric shocks. Excellent. This new material has allowed me to complete my anti-electrifier. It is my own invention with only the smallest iota of outside inspiration. I've reconfigured your suits with this new material. They will now protect you from electricity. So we are now electricity proof. But I've still got to take out these Breadbugs to get the treasure back. Come on. Ooh, and it released the other treasure. I hope that's the only other treasure. Oh, it's dragging its own kind. Oh, it had, that other Breadbug had brought back yet another treasure, so... Donut. Sweet dreamer. Okay, let's grab my L's again to take back that last treasure. Which I believe is a piece of ham, and they're bouncing off the plate and going. Not where I need them to be. Okay, just some nectar. I don't think I really need it. Oh, great. So my purples are not flowered. I'm tempted to go over there. But the anode beetles. Meat of champions. Okay. Let's take out these anode beetles. Then flower up my purples that have lost their flowers. I guess some of them are probably the new ones I got in that earlier sub-level. Look, it doesn't matter. I want flowers. And that appears to be all of my Pikmin flowerized. Let's not get any of them electrocuted. Let's just escape this dungeon once and for all. only one Pikmin lost in that entire cave. Wow. Well, I know that it's towards the end of the day. Oh. Turns out it's not quite the end of the day, which means I have no excuse to not do what I plan to do next. In order to do what I plan to do next, I'm gonna need all the blue Pikmin I got. Jeez. You know, I'm not sure if this is the smartest idea, but I want to leave some blues behind. Okay. There's only one cave left in the perplexing pool. And it is this way. You know what, Mr. President, you can just hang out in the middle of nowhere just in case. Okay. I'm not looking forward to this, even remotely. Oh, of course. You know what? You can have that one. Let's not lose flowers, though. Here it is. Interesting. Deeper sections of this hole seem to be submerged in liquid. Sadly, I'm a delicate piece of machinery that is sensitive to water. You two must go alone. Why do you look at me with such scornful expressions? I'm an expensive machine. Fine, I'll go, but this wantonly reckless treatment of company property will be reported. Oh! Why? Whatever. 83. Since this cave is in the water, you can only bring blue Pikmin into it. Even if you, call Pikmin from a distance, it will only allow blue Pikmin to enter with you. Yet, the submerged castle has all 4 elements. How we'll deal with them, we will see eventually. But there is something even greater in this dungeon. And of course, by greater, I mean more terrifying. Something nearly everyone who's played Pikmin 2 fears. And we will see what it is in the next episode. See you then.